I don't know if he wants to play or not. Whatever. Let's just kill him into a match. So, hold on. I'm trying to figure out. So it must be, this is, okay. That makes sense. Why does he want to play? No. I mean, I need a duo in order to rank up. Is that my Discord? Wait. That's not my Discord, hold on. Mentality is key. So I'm pretty sure he's losing. It's not going to he's losing. Not me, right? Targetはどこだ?
敵を抑える。B に敵ある。2体抑制。
リロード。
リロードする。
がっかりね。
Ooh, why is my low?
90 on silver coming through doors.
キルジャーはいるか。修理を頼みたい。弱点をつけ。一箇所崩せばそのままその崩れになる。気をつけろよ。ナイフ射出。一体抑制。
スパイクカット C でキャリアダウン。
What the fuck? Oh, sorry.
設
Let me
置
just keep my Discord open just
敵を
in
砕く
case.
最後の一人だ敵残り1名
Just in case.
無理だ無理だ私は消滅を免れた今回も消えるつもりはない俺が道を開く視界を押す
最後のリロード
視界を奪う抑制する片付けた
Dude, come on, man. Why? Ah.
最後の一人だ
グレネード行くぞレイナ敵はお前を恐れているその恐怖心を利用するのだ影が向かうぞドローンを出す影が向かうぞ
C に敵をターゲットはどこだ
128 on Jet.
熱をした上野
Oh, fuck, they're on site.
C でキャリアダウン最後の一人だ向こうのジェットは釣れないわねいいわ私が遊んであげる
片付けるぞ全ミサイル発射集中手出しはいらないナイフ射出命中スパイクを設置だスパイク設置視界を奪う C に敵発見視界を塞ぐ
敵残り1名
キルモードを起動。冗談だ。キルモードはデフォルトだ。心配するな。私が黙らせる。
うせな恐れるかい。
ターゲットはどこだ。
ナイフ射出。一体抑制。
壊れる。
仕留めた。
リロード。
今度はこっちの番だよ。
A に敵発見。逃げられないぞ。
A でバリアーダウン。
次。
最後の一人だ。
Crazy.
無価値な命、私がもらったね。
Did anyone see that? How the wall just, like, the door just kind of like, I don't know, it looked like it pinched me, but then I just teleported inside. I don't know.
逃げ惑え。
スパイクを回収。
目を奪う。
アルトレット準備完了。
リロードしてる。
敵を抑える。一体抑制。
ここだ。集中。
スパイクを設置。
俺と勝負だ。
敵残り1名。最後の一人だ。
Good shit, Omen.
いいか、まず俺が爆破する。それから突入しろ。しくじるなよ。
目を奪う。
手出しはいらない。
リロード。
視界を奪う。ナイフ射出。敵の排除。
視界を奪う。
全ミサイル発射。
神が向かうぞ。キャリアが倒された。
A でキャリアーダウン。
I didn't realize I had bombed you. My fault.
敵 KIA。視界を盗む。
最後の一人だ。
Oh, they're all there. Hiding in corners.
全員倒していいのよね。
今度はこっちの番だよ。
C でキャリアダウン。
スパイクを回収。
視界を奪う。 C に敵よ。
ナイフ射出。一体ですね。
仲間は死なせない。
スパイクを設置。
ここだ。よし。弾薬発射。
最後の一人だ。
この苦しみが消えることはない。
What up, bro?
What up? What up? Are you gonna get off?
No, but I'm scared of D-ranking you, bro, because I don't have D-rank protection,
プラン D に
and I'm already in 0. I need to win.
Alright, I bet.
電気ミサイル発射。
Can we win, though? I'm not sure, bro. I'm scared.
抑制する。
Where you at?
What was that?
You're in calm?
Yeah, I'm in a comp game. Real quick.
集中。
Fuck.
最後の一人だ。
目を奪うわ。
They came from door.
Nice shot.
.俺が敵をあぶり出す。そしてお前らが仕留める。シンプルな作戦だ。
任務を続ける。行くぞ。影が向かう。
ターゲットはどこだ。手出しはいらない。確保。リロードしてる。
敵を抑える。2台抑制。
ミサイル発射。
最後の一人だ。攻守交代前、最終ラウンド。
ここで使い切るんだ。
勝って生き残る。恐れるがいい。
ターゲットはどこだ。
全ミサイル発射。
闇に惑う。
ナイフ射出。
俺と勝負だ。
敵残り1名。
追われろ。スパイク確保。スパイク設置。
命の無駄。
攻守を交代。
私が敵を抑制する。行動の選択肢を奪えばミスを誘える。その隙をつけ。
TikTok.
It can safely be said that in Valorant, there is a skin for everyone. If you're into it, chances are Valorant has a skin for it. And right now, as it stands, there are around 400 skins in total on the game Valorant. And with the sheer amount of skins that exist, obviously,
全ミサイル発射。
敵を抑える。
they love skins that you don't like. And recently, I covered skins that people maybe love too much in a video where I was ranking Valorant. And I personally think that it's way too easy to critique things. And I believe that it takes a genuine passion for the game to appreciate skins that might not be so good. And for this video, that's
スパイ
exactly
クを
what
設
I'm
置。
not Justin, and this is Valorant.
リロード。 3人目。
This time we're going to talk about skins that were more quality. And maybe after watching this video, there will be one less reaver damage. Or in this case, maybe one less.
最後の1人だ。敵残り1名。
Both of the Mage Punk. Mage Punk has been a really polarizing skin collection. On April 1st, 2020.
Overwhelmed.
まだ終わりじゃない。
And of course, there was controversy. It was shipped to us at $8,000.
エース。
わか。今の見てたか。
And I and others bought it at the wrong price, which we would then later have the difference refunded. Then we fast forward to November 17th. We get the Mage Punk 2 collection, which again was launched. This time around, the operator does an upgrade process. See, look, it folds out. Yeah, so that's a glitch. And just keeping these two bots launches in mind, the Mage Punk I feel got a really poor rep. As a skin collection, that just can't get it right. Between the two skin collections, there's no Vandal or Phantom, but that's the beauty of it, is everything else. There's a skin for what feels like every other weapon in the game.
全ミサイル発
ナイ
射。
フ射出。
The Mage Punk collection works
敵ダウン。
二体抑制。
with an absolute
弾薬発射。 リロードしてる。
I love the way it looks now. It's just so good.
諦めろ。
Reload.
Doesn't even need a Vandal. When weapons like the Marshall and the Ares don't have a whole lot of skins, especially with weapons, Mage Punk shows up to give you a really reliable
敵残り1名。
also
2位でキャリアダウン。
27 on Silva.
operator and melee. And while we're at it, I would say that
One B.
the Sheriff and the operator from the Mage
Oh, just kidding. Going to.
very easy to be equipped way more than other things that people might use, like Scion or Reaper, etc. And that's why the Mage
緊張
Punk
してる
made
の。
this list of most underrated.
心臓の音が
Maybe one
聞
day
こ
we'll
え
get
る。
a Vandal. But until then, up next on the list of most underrated skins, the Origin collection. In a world where the skins that you see most in the game are the Reaver, Prime, Ion, Battle Pass skins, Origin came in at 7,100 Valor points to battle the contemporary and ordinary that we were used to. For the same price where you get the Reaver or the Prime, you would think that Origin would have been a strong contender for best skin in the game that everybody involved. Despite having one of the coolest animations in the entire game, and being the first skin
Take your
animation
time.
that you can just eternally hold,
一体抑制。
it is not one that you see drop in game often. And that's quite the bummer because the collection itself is just impeccable. They're not just floating weird circular skins in a protractor melee. It's one of the most versatile collections I've ever found in the game. That includes 3 color spot variants that are red, white, and blue.
リロード。
Time Battle Nowhere gave us the most crazy Listen to how the French
リロードしてる。 リロードしてる。
That is an oddly satisfying sound.
敵
That's
残り
part of
1 名
my reason I didn't
C で
enjoy
キャリアダウン
This collection is underrated simply because of the style and quality of it. Tons and tons of people bought the Prime and Reaper because of the great sound and the
30.
Origin collection in its entirety.
Spike
should be
up.
regarded
My door.
with regards to Reaper and the Prime collection because it's bright, creative, and cool, and it's insanely unique sound, and it's really cool, which makes the Origin collection one of the
どの
most
戦いにも
underrated
学びがある
While this video is about the most underrated Steam collection of Valorant, it's in no
誰か装備はいる
but
か
the next one could be unofficially considered to be number one, the Gravitational Uranium Neuroblast. The G1 collection is another great example of a collection that came out that does not need a Phantom or a Phantom, that can also still have a high quality despite not having a finisher. This 1960s space collection
戦闘準備
8 items
完了
3 different variants, and stands out in such a cool and unique way, giving us a great
抑制する
look at all of these weapons. And despite the
3体抑制
it came out on September 29th, 2020, at a time when the only upgradable skin that you could have from the classic,
うせな
and it instantly became a great alternative to having the Prime classic equipped. And the same could also be said about Spectre. The GU1 came in at a time where there wasn't a whole lot of
A
options,
に敵
especially for the Evo. And despite all this time passing and all these skins coming out, today it still holds its own, with really exciting sound effects and really great variants. And it included a wonderful little gem by
Then
the
I'll say
first
what?
ever blunt force object in Melee in the game, the GUN Baton. And despite having all these options for finishers and different variants, GUN Spectre is something that I always want to have a play. The GUN Operator is something that I always wish I would have played. And even though GUN is out of this world without having a
Jet might be in our spawn.
スパイクを設
this
置
list of the most underrated skins.
ナイフ
In
射
terms of
出
making this video, I tried to not focus too hard.
1体抑制
I do acknowledge that there's definitely a factor in whether or not schools are biased, but I'm trying to only acknowledge that there's definitely a many others. Which brings us to our next one. An absolute steal for your dollar. The Infantry.
敵残り1名
追われろ
That's for the entire collection. The price of simply just the Reaper
冷や汗をかいたな リロード
But what do you get when you buy the Infantry? You simply get up to 5 different skins.
俺の武器でお膳立てしてやる。もしダメだったら、 死んだら文句は言えないだろ。
Overall quality for this entire
One of the benefits about PayPal is many of the
entire set is through the roof. Valorant is a game that takes place in a fantasy setting. We have like literal dragons for guns. And with the Infantry collection, it's just the good old-fashioned, real-life, existing guns that were made to fit into the Valorant. Although the sound of all the guns is
敵を抑える
it isn't exactly true.
Something C main.
The developers tried their best to give us something as realistic as possible.
A lot C main.
Something mundane become exciting in a game full of stuff that's already exciting. And of course, the best part of this entire collection is easily the Guardian, because when you fire the last bullet, it makes an M1 guarantee. Despite the M1 guarantee, clip fed,
C
the attention to detail for this collection is just so
最後の1人だ
I just missed all my shots.
absolutely recommend getting into the infantry collection. It'll always be cheap. It'll always
私が敵を黙らせるそれまでは死ぬな
The
よ
operator is one of the best operators we can get. The Guardian skin is so cool because of that guarantee. The Spectre is ultra clean. It is so detailed with tons of little unique vectors. And same with the Ghost and Ares, which is ended in on this list for Valorant's most underrated skins. There are a lot of factors that make me want to say that a skin is underrated, or that we should just love certain collections a little bit more. My last pick for the most underrated skin is Valorant is this list. In the beginning of this video, I said that there was around 400 skins.
ナイフ射
I
出
stopped counting after I bought all of them, and throughout this entire video, I've been really wanting to just do some honorable mentions for stuff that is really cool, that might not be
Okay,
so
see you again.
popular. So I'm dedicating an entire spot on this list to those skins. For each skin that I mentioned, I'm going to
全ミサイル発射。
a lot like our last entry on the list, the Wasteland collection had no right being
クールダウン中だ障害を除去
but the quality is just so high that you can the amount of detail that's in the Wasteland panel alone, every nook, every crate,
仲間は死なせない
the gun is practically
Sova doors.
underrated. The entire minimum level collection that we all thought was glorified default. And by no means is it the best skin in the game, but there's something to be said about the minimalistic detail on the skin. The point of the minimal skins is not to be the best skins, but it is to be as minimal as Lux guns are quite charming for a number of reasons. A lot of people say that certain skins can give you aimbot. This is absolutely, unequivocally true about the minimum. There's nothing to distract you from tapping heads. It gave us some really charming, more ridiculous designs with Minima Operator. Two skins that aren't exactly minimalistic, but definitely stand out as the more ridiculous 80s-esque cheesy type weapons, which is why this collection
敵
is
残り1名最後の1人だ
80.
Prime and Reaver several times because it cannot be denied that
影が向かうぞ
how skins should be listed. A collection that simply rotated to the store on the same consists of 5 different skins, all starting at 1,000.
今度はこっちの番だよ
A lot like the Prime, for a lower cost. Serves as a charming
まだ死ぬのか
alternative to the Prime. And at a minimum, where the Prime doesn't have a Bulldog, Sheriff, or Stinger, the Aristocrat provides one. And in my opinion, the Sheriff stands out the most as one of the more different Sheriff skins. The spot on this list of underrated skins.
息を整えろまあ私には必要ないことだが
about it, but somehow it also passed all of us by. Despite whatever the reason is, Radiant Crisis is so charming for so many different reasons. Specifically so, the animations that are included as part of this collection are stellar. Giving us very vibrant, comic book themed animation and VFX. And of course, this insane Team Rocket is blasting off every minute. And while the skin itself isn't S tier, it stands out on its own by looking like something straight out of Warcraft. And the collection itself even gave us the Scouts baseball bat.
敵を抑える
Ever be the most bought collection in the game. All of that alone, I would say, is underrated. The Battle Pass part of this collection. As the years go by, the acts fly by on Valorant. Battle
One
Pass
C
has
main.
gotten better and better. It eventually led us down the line to something that
I only saw one.
a beautiful glass finish skin that really gives you the feel of a true artisan handmade. It has a beautiful portrait, multiple variants, and as well, the artisan collection is not Valorant all have the glass anyway. That's obviously a lot of it, but the artisan collection stands out as a collection that's made of glass.
最後の1人だ
That's why it broke its way onto this list.
スパイクを設置
Not necessarily making its way into Valorant. Valorant is definitely
Where did everybody go?
故郷で仕事が待
That
って
was
いる
until the
の
soccer
早く終わらせ
The
て
soccer collection is definitely something that is straight out of Counter-Strike Go. With beautiful Japanese sakura trees, mountains, and the rising sun, all on a white, clean background. All while
What?
including its own details while staying true to the defaults, starting at 2,562 dollars, which is an absolute steal for the quality and coolness of the soccer. Giving it an honorable mention on this list is lastly, the Lux collection. I've covered the Lux collection in several different videos,
Knife
on
assassin.
several different topics, and in all those videos, I was saying nothing
一体抑制
the Lux is the oldest collection that'll make its way onto this list, and is just terribly underrated. Lux, which is short for luxury, is a skin collection that was supposed to be based off of luxury cars. And in the beta, Lux was one of the first skin collections that actually came into the game, and originally had multiple variants. There was a
全
white
ミサイル発射
there was a red version,
索
and
敵
there
す
was
る
a popular version, what the community refers to as the Baby Lux, which was a camouflage version.
俺と勝負だ
無力化した
The Lux is lightweight, stylish, and small. Who doesn't love it? And despite the other variants of the luxury collection not being able to make its way into Valorant,
最後の1人だ
I'm not always the last one
and there
alive.
you have it. That is
スパイクを
my
設
list
置
of the most underrated skins in the entirety of Valorant in no particular order. I would really appreciate it if you guys would like the video if you enjoyed it. On my channel, I like to appreciate and enjoy Valorant in as much ways as I possibly can. I would love to see some discourse in the comment section down below about it. As always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the button, do not miss a single
撃
video.
たれるなよ人間の脳は交換できない
I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.
Oh! See, this is how you do it, bro. This is how you open packs. How box works is you could open it virtually until you want it physical.
Online gaming cosmetics are one of the most important parts of the game,
ナイフ射出
and they serve as a way for you as a player to distinguish yourself as an individual with your own individual style within whatever game it is you're playing. But depending on what game you're playing, some skins are really easy to get or way more expensive. But on Valorant, if it rotates into your store,
One B
for the
main.
most part, you can get it, and you can get it all without having to compete with anybody for the price. But if the common age
スパイクを
the
設置
battle pass is going, there are some skins that you might not get because you might not be able to finish the battle pass. And specifically on Valorant, some of these skins on the battle passes that we have in the past have been
最後の1 一人だ。
I keep on like.
アルティメット準備完了
I'm your not Justin. And these are skins that we don't have. A question that I frequently ask is what skins do I not have? I've spent over $6,000 buying every single skin in the game, and there are a few skins that I don't have despite that. And for today's video, I wanted to make a list for you guys of skins that you might not have because of the grinded. The Hive.
Yo, I'm gonna write an email to Valorant soon,
マ
dog.
ッチポイント。
私が停止したら再起動してほしい
Like, do you guys not understand that this is not my elo I need to be in? Like, I get it's a team game, but like, come on, man. This is not my elo. This is really not my elo. I'm doing my job. They're just pushing. See, they're pushing. I'm not pushing, I'm staying on site.
The current battle passes that we get now are very easy and very fair. But $10 for a battle pass you most likely wouldn't be able to get it, unless you just had an infinite amount of time. I covered this in depth in a video from a while ago, but the battle pass is edition actually around 1.4 billion XP.
スパイクを設置。
敵を排除。ターゲットはどこだ。壊れろ。
仲間は死なせない。
アタッカーの勝利。
And because of this very simplified TLDR of how hard the battle passing used to be, a lot of people missed out on a lot of the skins from the battle pass, which flew the Hiveline collection into this list of skins you don't have. Earlier I mentioned that I'm asked a lot of skins I wasn't able to get, and at the end of this video I will answer. But the next thing on this list I'm going to talk about, in my opinion, was unofficially number 1, the Aerosol Formation Act 1. Coming from a battle pass that launched on January 12, 2021 to March 2nd, the Aerosol collection flew in straight from Counter-Strike, giving us arguably one of the most underrated skin collections from a battle pass of all time. A hidden gem in its own right, the Aerosol collection consisted of a Shorty, a Bucky, an Odin, and a
If he's not
Conqueror, each one
answering,
uniquely being
I'm
painted with
playing.
graffiti. On each individual gun, there is a different style of graffiti with different art, and an array of different colors. If you own these, I would equip them just to check them out. If you don't own them, I would check them out in your room. And considering the fact that they are a battle pass skin, which is just $10, if you don't own skins, or maybe you don't have skins for the Bucky, Shorty, Odin, and Operator, these skins are an absolutely clean, tried and true, reliable skin to have. And in particular, the Shorty and the Operator really stand out in this list. The Shorty is particularly cool because it actually quite literally looks like but what really gets me is the octopus on the hand. That is sick. And on the Operator, the color scheme is just too clean to it, being one of the few purple skins that we have in the game at all. But sadly, another battle pass that was really bogged down by this looming concept that it would be too hard to finish. At this point in the game, the developers realized that battle passes weren't being finished because there just simply wasn't enough time for most people to get them. And they did acknowledge this. They did say that going forward, they were going to make it easier to finish. And they kept that promise. But unfortunately, at this point, with the first 3 battle passes being nearly impossible to finish, in most people's minds, they thought, why should I put down $10 for something that I'm not going to be able to complete anyways? So they didn't get it. If previously you were conditioned to know that you can't finish something, going forward, there is no incentive to buy this battle pass. And that's why the Aerosol collection is one skin collection that you might not own. As you may or may not know, this channel is all about appreciating the things that are on Valorant. Aerosol is really cool. I love it a lot. And I would love to see it come back in another battle pass, including a Vandal or a Phantom. But something that I'm hoping there is no continuation in any battle pass the Kingdom Act 1. Oh man, when I say that Valorant really did not put their best foot forward in terms of what we know now with the battle passes giving us stuff like the Brewing Dagger.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and exclusive access to all things VIP, so you can superfan from your sofa. YouTube Premium, it's way more than ad-free. Try 1 month on us.
And even just recently with the Velocity Command, Kingdom is easily the worst collection that we have ever gotten from the battle pass. Not just in quality, but also in the situation. June 2nd, 2020 until August 4th. The almost worst version of the default skins came out with the Kingdom, a silver and black skin. And including a classic, a Spectre, a Phantom, a Bucky, and of course, a Knight. And it may sound like I'm going really hard on the Kingdom skins, and I know that there are some people out there who own these and also like them quite a bit. However, I'm looking at this in terms of what the story is.
Jaden.
Act 1
Jaden.
is easily one of the hardest battle passes to ever exist ever in game. I'm not talking Valorant, I'm talking in game. This was the battle pass that took about 1.4 million XP in all those games that you had to play through. And for the first ever battle pass, for it to require that much grinding just to get the Kingdom skins is an absolute slap in the face. Down the line, I'm going to show you guys what skins I don't have. But just right now, I'm going to give this. I grinded so hard to finish that battle pass, and I got everything.
Where are you going?
Reminder: 1.4 million XP, 28 games per week. Stipulation of if you win more, you get more XP. And begrudgingly, because of how hard it was to grind out the Kingdom collection, it made this list of skins that you might not have. Not just because of how hard it was to grind, because it's just not that good. I'm sorry. The battle pass has been really good and really bad. The Kingdom is an example of how bad it's been. But this next one on the list is an example of how great it is. The Ruin Quest. An incredibly obvious choice for this list. Although quite a few people did grind out to get the Ruin Dagger because of just how cool it really is, a good majority of us weren't so well. And it would be really easy to sit here and talk about the Ruin Dagger because it's the obvious star of the show here. But let's take a minute to appreciate that Ruin is so much more than just a dagger. Releasing during Edition Magazine on October 13, 2020, with a whopping 92 days to January 12, 2021, Ruin Collection was one of the biggest collections that we've gotten from the Battle Pass at all. Not just including the dagger, but including a Authority, a Guardian, a Vandal,
Evening, ladies and gents. How we
Yo,
all
yo,
doing
yo,
today?
yo, yo.
8 items in total in one battle.
Yo, what up?
I'm just spraying the griping about
Just a heads up, guys. Haven't been playing this game all that long, so
It's
Trash, I'm
okay.
sorry.
As long as we have fun, that's the main thing.
without considering
I like your attitude.
Ruin Vandal itself is super clean. This is a few VFX and feature away from the S tier.
敵を抑える
Ironically enough, although the collection
3体抑制
in the actual premium skins, with royal golden and red accents
I think they're coming B.
making the Vandal
Probably
arguably one of the few
rotating.
Vandal skins in the game without VFX.
I'll check mid.
Maybe.
Oh, you guys are already
Given
mid, right?
as one of the 13 marker skins. And yes, the dagger will get its own.
Waylay mid.
Ruin Dagger is the biggest knife. Probably
Still
enough,
B.
Riot didn't find a way to
Could
sell
be a
it
B push.
and it came all within
Sounds like it.
$10 amount. There's too much to love about this collection and not enough.
Nice. Sage.
This list.
Clove mid. Might be coming through market.
Red alert. Edition out.
誰とだ
Clove market.
ここだよ
And lastly, to finish off this video for the skins,
敵残り1名
I got spike.
中央でキャリアダウン
Nice.
ステージどこ
Nice.
ちょっと痛むんだけどあの人たち
Is my comms helping or should I just like shut up?
No, you're good.
Alright, alright. Just make
Helps me
sure.
learn, to be honest.
I don't have any Infinity stuff for sure. A really good place to start.
Just let me know when you dish it up.
The biggest L that I've ever taken ever was not
Sentry
putting in
setchi.
hours to get the Ruin Dagger. In my defense, I have to explain, I wasn't like living anywhere at the time of the Ruin Dagger.
グレード配置
I was in the process of moving. I had literally zero time to play Valorant at all. But for the Ruin stuff in particular,
Life is just
here, I had a minimum. The Ruin one.
Ready to unlock Roblox digital gift cards?
Clove is mid.
Start earning with Microsoft Rewards today.
Nice.
One might be mid. They're B, they're B.
誰とダウンいたよグレネード展開
B でキャリアダウン
My locker needs it worth $6,000, but you know, I'll never have this. So if any of you guys out there
Spike
need
はここ
bragging rights, the Ruin Dagger is always something that you can brag about because not everybody has it.
KO's main,
Same could also
left
be
side.
said about the Outpost Melee. Do I really care about the Outpost Melee? Another heartbreaking one.
ここよスパイクはここ
Hive Mind Sword. Particularly, this is heartbreaking for me because I'm pretty sure all of the Hive Mind stuff. That's
まだ無理
Ruin. This is clean as it gets. I've been called up before for saying that the Kingdom stuff is bad, but it's like, it's so bad. That this is all we got.
In
あと
market,
30秒
I will say, I
Do you guys have spike?
wrapping around the clove. Yeah, we do.
残り1名
simply because of how hard it was.
Waylay on down.
Waylay's unknown.
Y'all don't need to push. You can just watch spike.
I don't really know what
Or one person can watch spike.
I'm gonna go check.
Another one of the saddest losses I've experienced on this game is that I
あと10秒
the shorty is as this is probably one of the best shorties.
チームエース
AFK?
Yeah, AFK.
あっちのクローブと一緒にしないでもらえるかな。こっちはダサい死に方しないから。
So when this happens, I like to take advantage of the round before they come back or whatever.
Yeah, that pretty much does that. Missing all the aerosol stuff, all the red alert stuff, all the outpost stuff, a few things from Hive Mind, and one circle. But that doesn't listen. I love you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up.
Also, comment down below.
A でキャリアダウン
Multiple.
Coming.
As always, I'm Justin, and you're not. Like the video, subscribe for the video, and click the bell for notifications so you don't miss a video.
回復するわ。これあげる。グレネード展開。A に敵がいる。おまぬけさん。
Why am I ADSing? Hello?
When the world gave them setbacks,
敵を抑える
that delivered life-altering news, science delivered life-changing nutrition, Phil's prescription diet, science did that.
Pixit helps people with asthma
Could be
breathe
rotating.
better in as little as 2 weeks. And when you can breathe better, what wouldn't be?
敵残り1名
That's better.
I'll check B.
That too. Pixit is an add-on.
Nice job, Sage.
Specific types of moderate to severe asthma.
敵があの調子なら楽勝だね。
You can just see the sheer math. Hello, I am Justin, and we are here on early access for episode 9, Act 2. We have a new agent named Vice, a crazy new bundle with a scythe, and some battle pass stuff we'll get to. We're going to go through this entire battle pass towards the end of the video, but for now, we are going to look at the new Nocturnum. This has great animations, I think, in the entire game, and obviously we already own it. This is early access, so this time around we're just giving it to you as opposed to there is 8 items in total in this. We'll hear everything is, and it's all pretty cool. Now we're going to go through and upgrade all of it because there is sort of a lot to talk about this. There's lots of Easter eggs, and we're going to show literally all of it, but we're going to just upgrade it first. Take this all in.
Oh, Phoenix is A. Phoenix is A.
I'll go watch A.
Cool. W. And then lastly, we have the melee.
Target to Haijo.
Good trade, good trade.
We're going to show this on level 1 by
KO and Keijo and then.
variants for all this stuff. There
It's
is
A.
a black variant, a blue variant, and this is what they call the yellow variant. It's sort of like a white and yellow variant. But yeah, variants.
スパイクを設置
We're gonna get a variant for each of this, so we can sort of show all
Be
of it
careful.
off. Honestly, default is pretty solid as well too. It's always good when a default or like something that has variants. The default version of it is as good as the actual variants, if not better. I think that in this case.
敵残り1名
But yeah, first things first, what I want to show to you guys is Scythe and level 1, and really the Scythe and level 1 is not going to be too much different than an upgrade. Why? Do it though, there is level 1, let's go check it out. Oh, I set my controls, that's such a W. Just a dagger. Really, it seems like the kind of round the dagger is not super clean when it's on level 1. There's a lot of stuff that's so much cleaner on level 1. I really don't think at a first glance this is one.
タレット展開。グレネード配置。
Pretty cool. And those dagger animations are always going to be really cool. But again, like just in terms of how this looks, it's not quite like, as insane as the usual stuff that we see on this game. Yeah, so you can see that it says bot match there. I don't know if this is something that hits the live servers, but this is definitely something that hits the early access servers. Oh wow, they're just actually bots. Yeah, so this is really insane because I'm literally just in a bot game. These are literally all bots. Now I can just go and test all of the stuff in the game. I'm kind of in here. one tool that you can use to up your game as a Valorant player. Straight from the
ここだよ。
get-go here, I would like to talk about my favorite U.GG. When you go to the link in the description
最後の一人だ。
comment, you will get features like player scouting, which
Clove
will tell
40.
you everything that you need to know about the players
Clove about an ace.
on your team and on the enemy team. This will give you a good feel for the people that you're playing with and how they've been doing in their recent games, but also just give you a feel for who they are as players. When you download it, definitely let me know what tags you're getting. That's not all that U.GG does, though. You will also be getting
グレネード展開。倒した。
スパイクを設置。
U.GG offers in-game highlights as well as insight into everything that you're doing on the game, from the way that you play on maps to the way that you play your favorite agent. Go take a look in the description or the pinned comment and download it right now. I wholeheartedly recommend it. There's the half-time whistle. Can they cook for minute 15 minutes?
Mid again, all mid, all mid.
Don't beat that.
So this,
Not.
this is something that you only get
I need to heal Sage.
eliminations in the game. Like when you get an elimination and like get an ace, this will appear. If you don't, just a little pedestal will appear that Phoenix is
No way! They're tree, they're tree.
eliminated in the game on the side of your gun.
ボットを回収。
Really cool
まだ終わりじゃないわ。
再起動開始する。
敵残り1名。
Last
Hit him
one
for
was seen,
65.
top.
It's all there.
Oh, he's planning.
スパイクを設置。
Nothing on the melee, which makes sense, of course.
抑制する。
W. I think it is such a cool little feature that you can just play with the bots now. Like, I really wish you could disable the teammate bots just so you could sort of like go and showcase stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. And again, this also, the ambience for the finisher is just like out of this world. It's great. The whole entire map is
さあ行くぞ耐えてみろ
the summon.
Go, 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 go.
Snake hold on.
Nice job.
Oh, that's so cool.
私たちの世界を壊させはしない。
That was good wall Sage.
That's insane. This actually a
戦い
really
続け、
good finisher, 'cause I
勝ち
know they
続ける
use
の
the
です。
dome thing. Let's get to the end of it. So this is the end of the finisher. This is how big it is. It covers the entire map. The entire map is just seriously like it gets covered with this huge dome that is what
Alarm
the
bot
finishers
配置。
are. And you know you can just see the sheer mass of this finisher.
One enemy remaining.
ナイフ射出。
Mid.
リロード。
So I guess
中央に。
They're going A.
giant monster soldiers, even if you don't get all of them.
Mid to A, mid to A.
アルティメット準備完
中央でキャリアダウン。
了。銃がある。
敵残り1名。
80 Phoenix mid. Nice.
充電しなきゃ。敵の命だね。
I'm going to show you the new Nocturne skin in left-handed mode only, no commentary, here everything is.
誰展開。
Sorry, Sage. I can't make up my mind.
4体抑制。逃がしはしない。誰かリセットしてくれ。リセットを要請する。
I'm so bad.
今度はこっちの番だよ。グレネード展開。
敵残り1名
Last one.
B でキャリアダウン
Nice.
私は使命を果たす。
Cool. Alrighty, here we are in the range. We're just gonna sort of take in all this stuff as it is, all these skins. We're gonna listen to the sounds and just take in everything alone without all the surrounding noises. We're gonna just look at these skins objectively right now, and we'll also check out Vice's abilities too. But for now, let's put this. Look how cool that is. Even just sounds-wise, it sounds so good.
中央に敵やったわ
Sounds of this are just nuts. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Here's a freeze frame of that. Look how cool that is, dude. Look what he's holding his hand. Up next, look at the bulldog. I really want to say they hit the sounds for this out of the park. Oh, ABS there.
KO and Phoenix are A.
Sound.
Or near A main.
投下する。
They might have rotated.
That sounds absolutely insane.
They're on B. On B.
敵残り1名グレネード展開あと30秒
Reaper was a little bit weak on that one. Like, it's sort of, I feel like this is what Reaper probably would have been. It's a little bit like Koronami and...
聖司どこちょっと痛むんだけど
Nice shove.
It's not bad, it's just like, I feel like this might have the weakest
死んじゃダメだよ
but it is
方
really
法なら
cool
教
still.
えてあげるからさ
Again, those sounds are just top notch. Like, the sound team for this, whoever they got the sounds from, whoever they made these, A+ work. A+. Seriously, man. This looks so crazy. This honestly is like sort of a variant of Ruination, in my opinion. This is more like made of bone and stuff like that. I think Ruination being made of
Mid.
but this is still
40 clove.
己の無力を知るがいい。
Mid, mid, mid.
中央でキャリアダウン
ボットを戻すよここだよ
中央でキャリアダウン
カウントダウン開始グレネード展開エリアに敵なしセントリー設置誰とダウン
バイクを設置
Recently, I came across this video by Kevin Skills, in which he covered the FBI's Thames points.
まだ終わりじゃないわ
敵残り1名
Last.
Whenever you go out walking in Kobe, the city, you'll inevitably encounter these posters plastered on the streets or on bulletin boards.
Nice shove.
The most wanted suspects, designated by the National Police Agency. At present, there are 12 of them. Since their
私の発明費を勝手に使わないでよね
are essentially regional, these men may virtually unknown beyond the
さあ
country's
行
borders.
きますよ
Today, I want to go over
他にあるよ何かいる
the suspects featured on these posters. Those with the highest
KO, you can request.
and the darkest stories.
装備が欲しい。
Thank you.
In a country with the
タレッ
lowest
ト展開
as a share of monsters.
グレネード配置
Regardless of any potential TikTok fans, the fact is that
敵を殲滅するぞ。
data broker's website right now and purchase their users' personal information for just a few
ライフ射出。
Unfortunately, crime is out there.
Mid.
All terrible security. As a result, our personal information is being sold on the market. These companies face
残り1名
if governments won't do anything to stop them playing fast and loose with our data.
さあ行くぞ耐えてみろ
That's why I use the sponsor of today's video, Aura. So it can't be sold to people with nefarious intentions.
前半最終ラウンド
Stop seeing my
出し惜しみなんて無駄よ。全部使い切って
and fewer unwanted calls. But Aura doesn't stop there. They continuously monitor the internet, alerting me immediately if my personal information is exposed. If someone tries to use my data to access my credit or bank accounts, I'll know right away. And in case the worst happens, Aura has me covered with up to $5 million in identity theft insurance. On top of that, their app includes a VPN with over 100 virtual locations. Definitely didn't have. Aura.com/lazy to try 14 days.
Multiple B main.
That'll be enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal data is exposed.
スモーク出すよ。これあげる。今度はこっちの番だよ。
B でキャリアダウン
スパイクはここだ
A brutal incident in a residential area of Gunma, where 3 members of the same family were slaughtered in their own home. The perpetrator remains at large to this day.
KO's mid.
The prefectural police continue their relentless pursuit of the
Knife shots.
敵残り1名
Last one main, B main or mid.
28-year-old Kogoro worked as a delivery driver for a transport company. His duties included making bi-weekly deliveries to a drugstore. One staffed by an 18-year-old woman with a surname, Ishii.
チームエース
Kogoro wasn't very good at social interactions.
圧勝だね。
Encountering Ishii multiple times, he developed a one-sided crush.
攻守を交代
One day, Kogoro was invited by
皆運動機能は大丈夫か人間は疲労するものだろう
Kogoro was strangely talkative, unlike his usual self. When she mentioned that she liked driving,
Yeah, I think that's why
Let's go
Girly
A
popped
first
in.
round. Let's go A first round. Everyone goes B first round. They'll expect that.
despite his alleged lack of goals, Kogoro only drove a regular, unmodified vehicle. But soon after that interaction, he proudly announced that he had purchased a brand new sports car, a Nissan Silvia. Ishii found his behavior unsettling, as Kogoro insisted.
気を抜くなよ
Recently, I came across this video by Chilling Scares, in which he covered the FBI's 10 most wanted list.
抑制する
And it got me thinking, who holds that same notorious status here in
こ
Japan?
こだよ。
Waylay
Whenever
tree.
you go out walking in Kobe, or any other city,
アラームボ
you'll
ット配
inevitably
置。
come across these posters, plastered on the side
Chaos.
of or on bulletin boards, detailing the most wanted suspects
Ready, push.
designated by the National Police Agency. At present, there are 12 of them.
リロード
And
中。
yet, since their stories haven't been covered by mainstream media outlets and are essentially
リロー
regional,
ド配置。
these men remain virtually unknown beyond the country's borders. Today, I want to go over the 4 most wanted suspects featured on these posters.
ここよ。
Those with the highest bounties and the darkest stories. Because, as safe as Japan is, even a country with a low crime has its share of monsters.
Main.
Regardless of any
Clovis main.
TikTok fans, the fact is that anyone can
Last
visit
two.
Kogo's website
Let's
right now
go.
and purchase their users' personal information for just a few dollars.
You guys are
completely legally.
insane.
Unfortunately,
Match
our
point.
info is out there, and it's the fault of big companies with terrible security. They're careless with our data, and are getting hacked every single day. And as a result, our personal information...
Guys, I just want to say this is probably the best game I've ever played
Fugitive
ever.
number 1.
No, for real.
Kogoro Yoroshi. Bounty 3 million yen.
Let's do the same thing.
In
I say.
1998, a brutal incident occurred in a residential area of Gunma, where 3 members of the same family were slaughtered in their own home.
ナイフ射出
The
セントリー
perpetrator
設置。
remains at large to
一
this
体
day.
抑制
Gunma Prefectural Police continue their relentless pursuit of the suspect.
Let's play the
Kogoro
flank
Yoroshi,
this time.
and are calling for new information from the public. At the time, 28-year-old Kogoro worked as a delivery driver for a transport
死になさい。
His duties include
Three flank.
making bi-weekly deliveries to a drugstore. One
Can I get a
staffed
flash
by an
KO?
18-year-old woman with a
フ
son.
ラッシュだ
リロード中。
Sorry.
And let's go
Sorry,
main.
sorry,
With
sorry.
social interactions. But after encountering Ishii multiple times, he developed a one-sided crush on her.
フラッシュ
One
だ
day, Kogoro was invited by a
目を
friend
奪う
to
出す
go
よ。
bowling,
誰全開
and。Ishii happened to be there.
敵を抑える
No!
Strangely
Tate,
positive that, unlike his usual
go plant
self.
clove.
When she mentioned that she liked drive, Kogure eagerly responded, wow, what a
Let's
coincidence.
go.
I love cars too.
Last one's top.
Despite his alleged love for cars, Kogure only drove a regular, unmodified vehicle. But soon after that interaction, he proudly announced that he had purchased a brand new sports car, a Nissan Silvia. Nishi found his behavior unsettling, as Kogure insisted that he had bought the car just for her.
GG's, you guys.
Eventually,
Good game.
he mustered up the courage to ask her on a date.
GG's. Not bad, not bad.
対戦を確認。
始めよう。敵のアストラ、厄介だが不死身ではない。
押し流せ。
敵を抑える。2体抑制。
リロード。敵よ。おやすみ。敵残り1名。最後の1人だ。
And although she was hesitant due to their work connection, Ishii agreed to meet with her, just once. For Ishii, the experience was a challenge. When we went home from dinner, she later explained, he deliberately took me on a long detour and drove me in the opposite direction of my home. After that evening, Ishii turned down Kogoro's repeated invitations for a second date, but the delivery driver had become obsessed with her. Refusing to take no for an answer, he memorized her address and began stalking her home. He would randomly call her at work and at home, and just breathe down the line, and even left notes on her car's windshield while waiting outside her workplace. But in time, it seemed the silent treatment Kogure eventually quit his job and stopped showing up at the drugstore altogether. Ishii felt relieved, believing she was finally rid of her stalker. On January 14th, 1998, Ishi returned to her family home in Takasaki City, formerly Tumba Town. Upon stepping foot inside, she began to make her way upstairs. As she did, Kogoro leapt out from behind the door, grabbed Ishi from behind, forced her into a room and pulled her down on the floor. I really like you, he confessed. His breath warm with stain, his clothes stained red. And yet, in spite of the stains, Ishi quickly noticed that Kogoro had no noticeable injuries on his body. That realization made her heart sink.
敵残り1名
And grandmother.
Dude, my ADS fucking.
She called out to
this cute.
but received no response. Kogoro restrained Ishi for nearly 3 hours while they exchanged words. Afterwards, Kogoro walked out the front door and fled the scene. Ishi then ran up to the second floor of the now silent house, where she noticed that the house was covered in blood, so much so that there wasn't a clear patch to stand on. She later discovered the bodies of her parents, hidden in crosses. Using a knife or similar bladed weapon.
敵の政治を抑え込め
Kogoro used his
蘇生のチャンスを減らす
white Nissan Silvia with the license plate Gunma 33 MO867 to escape. He was last seen on the Tosui Bridge, heading towards Saitama. Gunma Prefectural Police immediately set up an investigation headquarters, wanted notice for Kogoro and tracking his whereabouts. However, his trail has since gone cold, and his vehicle remains missing. Over the years, numerous investigators have been assigned to the case, and dedicated officers continue to work on solving it today. The walls of the investigation HQ are lined with case files, a testament to the firm resolve to bring this case to a resolution. It's now been 27 years since the incident. As the case gets colder, tracking people becomes more challenging due to reduced investigative efforts and declining public interest. But the prospect of finding a suspect after such a long time seems slim. Recently, many Japanese criminals have been brought to justice after spending decades on the run. Most famously, Kirishima Satoshi, who, in 2024, was finally identified after 50 years of evading capture.
次はドイツだ
In
ア
that
ルティメッ
case,
トいけるぜ
Kirishima voluntarily gave himself up on his death. He
俺がや
wanted
る
to die under his real name, rather than an assumed identity. Still, this resulted in the so-called Kirishima effect, which saw a number of fugitives arrested in quick succession thereafter. Japan formerly had a
あと30秒
which was a model. As such, Kogoro's face will remain on the nation's most wanted posters until he's finally brought to justice. He will have passed away.
敵
A
残り
reward of
1
up
名
to 3 million yen, around 20,000 USD, is being offered to anyone with information that leads to his arrest. Kogoro Hiroshi is described as being 176 with a long a slender build. His habits include slowing his hands. If still alive, he'd be 55 years old today. If captured, he'll be ordered to pay Ishii over 150 million yen in compensation for the mental anguish he endured. Though I think that would be the least of Kogoro's worries. Because, given the heinous nature of his crime, if found guilty, he'd almost certainly be given the death penalty. Fugitive number 2, Hatta Yoichi. Bounty, 8 million yen. Appearances can be deceiving.
A でキャリアダウン
Hatta
スパ
Yoichi,
イク確保
one of Japan's 4 most wanted men.
敵を下る
Bounty was named.
リロード
Despite looking far more boyish than the hardened criminals that sit alongside him on these posters,
会を奪う
actually has an
リロー
human suit, whom I covered in a recent update, of a dark triad personality, possessing traits associated with pathological narcissism, psychopathy, and Machiavellianism.
リロード
Not only the 28-year-old Hatta spent his adulthood exploiting the welfare system and scamming strangers on the street, but he had developed a habit of causing
目を奪う
disturbance to relieve stress. Once yet, in early 2022, he was handed a suspended prison sentence for the illegal confinement of a woman he met in a dating
ナイフ射出
Spike set.
not to let him
一体抑制
for just a few short months later.
敵残り1名
A lantern saw the place on the next poster.
最後の1人だ
On the evening of June 29, 2022,
アルティメット準備完了
communities A and B were shopping for second-hand clothes in Beppu City, Ueda Prefecture, riding from shop to shop on their motorbikes. After finishing up their last bit of shopping at a
装
department
備をちょうだい
the pair hopped onto their bikes, which were parked in the lot outside. As they prepared to set off, they noticed a young man walking along the nearby path, playing music extremely loudly on his phone. A massive cultural faux pas in Japan. That man was Hata Yoichi. Ei stared at Hata, confused and honestly a little angry that this stranger was being so disrespectful to the local residents.
目を奪うリロー
Student A and shouted,
俺と勝負だ
What are you looking at? Hata then proceeded to reprimand him for walking his motorbike out of the lot through the wrong exit.
勝てるとでも
Staring, bowed his
視
head
界を
respectfully
奪う
and rode off alongside.
敵を抑える
リロー
The two students made their way along a prefectural road when they came to a red light, approximately 370 meters from the parking lot. They waited for the light to turn green, and
敵 KIA
angry exchange that had occurred just 3 minutes prior. But as they sat at that red light, they heard the roar of an engine.
キャリアがやられた
A でキャリアダウン
They realized that Hata had been following
Spike
them in his white minicar. The last thing the two students noticed were his bright headlights bearing down on them. Hata
Oh yeah!
smashed his car
Monster
into
が
a
行くぞ
100 kilometers,
スパイク設置
sending the bikes flying. A died on impact, while B,
最後の1人だ
thankfully. After striking his two victims, Hata lost control of his car and crashed into a utility pole. He didn't report the accident, nor did he provide any medical assistance to A or B. Instead, he left his wallet, smartphone, and shoes inside the car,
まだ遊びたいってさ
barefoot, eventually disappearing in a long about 2 kilometers.
作戦を立て実行
The
する
shirt was found on the concrete floor beside the scene, though Hata himself has never been seen or heard from since. In September 2023, the National Police Agency designated Hata as one of Japan's most wanted men, stating that he was being sought for a road traffic violation. A public reward of 3 million yen was offered to anyone who could help bring him to justice. Ace family also offered an additional 5 million yen to incentivize those with information to come forward.
敵を抑える
Hundreds of soldiers, Hata Yoichi hunters, have started looking for him, hoping to claim that
Namiを砕け
at least 9,000 hunters from all over the country have been
逃がしはしない
弾を止める
social media. B security footage came to light, supposedly showing burglarizing weapons in late October. The man's facial structure,
手出しはいらない
jawline, and finger proportions all match with those of the fugitive.
敵残り1名
George was later arrested, and this was confirmed to be a case of mistaken identity. As it stands, the real Hata Yoichi's whereabouts remains unknown. Since Hata was last seen heading towards the harbor, his shirt was found at the water's edge. Some suspect that he entered the sea and drowned,
リロード
but experts disagree. In their minds, Hata left his shirt behind for a very different reason.
リロード
You see, although the center of Beppu City has its fair share of CCTV cameras, the area surrounding the harbor is notorious for being a dark spot. One theory, presented by fellow YouTuber Asianalysis, is that Hata removed his shirt to make himself less identifiable, and then played the part of a shirtless jogger, making his way along the cameraless harbor. He then ran north along the sea towards his home, which
ま
was
ず敵を倒せ
situated
話はそれからだ
undoubtedly a long distance to jog. Hata was in good shape and physically very fit. He obsessively worked on his physique and once cycled 10 hours straight from Chiba to Atami. With that in mind, he may have also been able to swim some of the distance to further avoid detection. At his home, he'd have been able to change his clothes, gather
楽しめ
some
るとい
money,
いが
and make his way out of the city by train. There was little chance of him being caught during his
俺
escape,
がやる
but As believe it or not, it took the authorities 2 whole days to even visit Hatter's home after the incident.
Gecko speaking.
Despite the fact that we could have easily figured out who the target was. That's grossly inconsiderate. Got a load of this one. Pressured them to reveal their initial investigation notes. And this is what they showed. Given that literally everything is redacted, Yoita Prefectural authorities clearly are aware that they handled the case extremely poorly. Gives credence to the theory. They had a 2-day head start. He could literally be anywhere in the country. Cities. Wouldn't it mean an easy task, even for a competent police service? As to why he still hasn't been found.
多少の損傷は問題ない。人間と違って頑丈なのでな。
For example, it's completely normal to see people walking down the street with face masks. Add to that the possibility that Hatta has altered his appearance, such as having more plastic surgery done, than the odds of someone recognizing him on the street for a slimmer. Given his propensity to experiment with makeup, there's also a chance he's disguised. As for money, Hatta certainly has no qualms about stealing, something that's extremely easy to do in a high-trust society like Japan. In a video he uploaded to his social media page shortly before going on the run, Hatta even explained his life plan, which didn't involve research, but rather
世界は分かたれた。
そんなものありませんね。
スパイクを設置。
ないですね。
敵を抑える。
生活保護っていうシステム。
2体抑制。
となると、万引きとかしたりして食べていけば。
敵残り1名。
あと置き引きとかって。
命の無駄遣いね。
トイレに行くときに人が荷物を置いてきますよね。
ケイよ、憎しみは敵に向けてちょうだい。私じゃなくて。
ちょっとただで物が手に入る。
買ってもらえるか? It's entirely possible that someone's housing Hatta, or that he's hiding in one of the country's innumerable abandoned buildings. Going further than that, it's also possible that he's in the mountains somewhere. Hatta was an avid outdoorsman who spent plenty of time camping. He not only had the will to survive, but also the stamina and knowledge to do so in the surrounding mountains if need be. In fact, the only thing Hatta loved more than the woods was himself. Even when behind bars, other prisoners noted that he spent hours staring at himself in the mirror, fixing his hair and examining his skin. And his ex-girlfriend even confirmed that he had rigorous beauty routines. I personally can't see such a ending it all, and strongly suspect that he is still out there somewhere. His student, with the help of many people, our family is trying to get back on our feet and move forward one step at a time. We're worried about the fact that the charges have not been changed, and that the statute of limitations is fast approaching. Indeed, someone listed as being wanted for anything more serious than a road traffic violation, leaving many people wondering why. The statute of limitations for a road traffic violation is 7 years. If his charges aren't changed, then Hatta will be able to eventually come out of hiding and face no repercussions for his actions. His own grandma has since told reporters
敵残り1名。
Damn, everybody died.
Is some sort of police. It's simply because, in their own words, they can't be sure that Hatta intended to kill him when he plowed into his victims. A's father takes umbrage with it, arguing that this is a clear case of murder in which Hatta used his vehicle as a deadly weapon. Almost everything with the Oita Prefectural Police agree. As if to confirm that the young killer knew exactly what he was doing. While in prison awaiting trial for his illegal confinement charge, Hatta was overheard speaking with a member of the Japanese criminal underworld. Hatta reportedly asked the gangster how best to deal with an argument. In the story, if you want to kill him, it's best to just drive into them with your car. That way, it'll be seen as an accident, and you'll only be charged with a traffic violation. It seems Hudson has advice. Rigorously campaigning raided to murder.
A でキャリアダウン
The Oita prefectural police refused to make that amendment.
逃げた方がいいかもね
The current statute of limitations. Now, they can
最後の一人だ
from the national wanted posters. After
Fuck.
all, this notice being plastered across every city is a constant reminder of Oita PD's embarrassing failures. Could they be related to upgrade Hutter's charge? Perhaps in this case quietly fades from people's memories? There's the reputational damage they sustained. And their guarded responses during
あと30秒
この点はちょっとコメントを控えたわけです。私が答えてちょっと立場にないと。
The Compact, a group called the Betu Way, has been established with the goal of raising awareness about Hato Yuichi's actions.
I was just trying to get the kills.
平気なふりをしても無駄よ
And help make sure
心
that
臓
this
の音でわかる
doesn't fade away. Victor May's dream was to one day visit all 47 prefectures in Japan with his best friend. At the time of his death, the bear
Chaos hasn't played it.
to honor A's memory, his friend has since visited the remaining 27 prefectures. He bought souvenirs in each of them and gifted them to A's family.
Pretty sure we killed at least 4 or 5 times.
Messages that he's known about their journey. Those messages.
Sage is peeking. She's gonna wall off, man.
リロー
キャリアがやられた。
ド A でキャリアダウン
障害を除去。スパイクを回収。
Metate Shinichi. The bounty. 6 million men. Despite having been raised in a close-knit family,
Oh yeah!
and
Monster
having
が
an
行くぞ
ordinary childhood, our next subject, Metate Shinichi,
スパイクを設置。
for debauchery. A bookworm with a genius level IQ of 145, Metate was also a born psychopath, whose hobbies not only included leading his school's broadcasting club, but also indulging in animal nature. Indeed, he spent much of his free time throwing cats into oncoming
最後の一人だ
cutting them into pieces with a sharp knife.
敵残り1名
That Metate decided he knew what he wanted to do with his life.
I don't even know, bro.
He stopped attending his classes and ran away from home in order to pursue a life of crime. After falling in with a group of other delinquents and runaways, Metate formed his own group, in which he dubbed the Eifuku Black Emperors, and later used its members
攻守交代前最終ラウンド
Yo! Hold
Under
on.
his leadership.
This team, bro. Dude, I'm trying. I'm really trying. You know, why am I pushing? The duelist should be pushing. No entry. Street duelist. This should be the ones entering. You didn't save me, bro.
あと30秒視界を奪う
Like, you're gonna cook with that, bruh. Exactly. You ain't gonna cook with that? What you think, bro? What you think this is? Only the chosen few can cook with that. This guy really picked up my Vandal thinking he's gonna cook. Okay. Nice try, bro. You see, like, I hate this game. Like, why are you fucking idiots going A? No one goes B? Oh my god, Valorant, get me out of these fucking elos, bruh. Fucking idiots, bruh. I'm gonna be hella toxic at the end of this game. I'm gonna be like, everybody sucks on my team. Something, I don't know. Can you not, like... Can you not? They weren't B, bro. They were A, bro. They were A, you idiots. Why? Oh my god, this game is hella stupid, bro.
Reload.
敵を抑える。
リロード。
敵残り1名。最後の1人だ。クラッチ。
先に行かせてくれないか。敵の数を減らしてくる。
Dude, can we fucking spread out?
Knife chest.
A でキャリアダウン。
Ah, 115. You know what? No, I'm not gonna type in this chat, bro. Yep, we can lose because you know why? Y'all are fucking throwing this game. Especially this fucking Yoru has so much to fucking say. Bitch has so much to fucking say. Like, alright, buddy.
Knife chest.
Reload. 終われ。
スパイクを設置。リロード。
遮るぞ。デコイ。D に敵。
敵を抑える。ターゲットダウン。
リロード。
最後の1人だ。
戦いに出れば誰かが死ぬ。その重みを忘れるな。
Mongol became crueler and more feared than ever, extorting countless people across Tokyo and pulling out the teeth and fingernails of their imprisoned rivals just for kicks. Previous generations of the Kanto Rengo didn't target women and children, but when it came to blackmail, kidnap, and all forms of assault,
Dude, I'm not getting mad. Chill, chill.
given that he regularly beat his
Chill,
opponents to the
Vanilla,
brink of
chill.
death, Mitatte chose to defend himself a little.
Oh yeah! Monster ga iku zo!
Living up to his title, Mitatte enjoyed a royal lifestyle, spending his free time at a luxury apartment, which he shared with his German trophy wife and daughter. In March 2008, a member of the Kanto Rengo
世界は分かたれた。
消えろ。
残り1
排
名
除。
Prior to the incident, Kanemura had been having trouble with two Kansai-based gangsters called the Komura brothers.
スパイクを設置。
Angered that one of his own had been slain,
Knife
he
sessions.
vowed revenge against both Kojiro
一体抑制。
and his opportunity seemingly came on Sunday, September 2nd, 2012. In the early hours, word reached Mitatte that one of the Komura brothers was in a club in the infamous nightlife district of Roppongi. At precisely 3:43 a.m., Mitatte and 11 of his henchmen made their way to the venue. After donning their balaclavas, the group entered the club, metal baseball bats in hand. They found him, sitting in the VIP area, and savagely beat him to death in front of his friends.
Sometimes you gotta clutch by yourself,
Case of
man.
mistaken identity. The victim was 31, Ryosuke Fujimoto, a man with no links to organized crime and no connection to the Komura brothers. Following the incident, 18 members of the Kanto Rengo were rounded up and arrested in connection with the slaying. Mitatte was able to evade them.
仲間は死なせない。
One of his mistresses, a cabaret hostess,
抑制する。
M-Chan. M-Chan was able to organize hideouts for Mitatte in Iwaki City, Shinjuku, and Hachioji. You see, Mitatte is said to possess a psychic charisma, which he uses to get others.
敵残り1名。
As stated by one of his former associates.
グレネード。
When I
スパイクを設置。
dry look in their eyes as Mitatte. Thanks both to the help of M-Chan and the sizable cash
Team Ace!
fellow gang members, the
素晴らしいチーム
was
だ
able to ditch his family and escape justice. To this day,
戦い続けろ。
13
装備
years
が
old,
欲しい。
is yet to be apprehended. There's strong evidence that he was able to make his way to the Philippines 1 week after going on the run, and it's believed he went into hiding in a remote island, sheltered by some of his criminal associates. According to Shibata Daisuke, a former top executive of the Kanto Rengo, quote, Mitatte is a man with a quick and sharp mind. He is well prepared and ready for everything he does. Not only is he intelligent, but even when he does violent acts, he's merciless and thorough. He also has a lot of money. If he's in the Philippines now, he'll have enough to last a lifetime. That being said, proof exists that Mitatte has made at least one secret trip back to Japan, having entered the country via a Thai sea route in 2013. He made this trip, ostensibly, to collect some hidden savings. People who
仕留めた。 アルティメット準備完了。
He had long hair and a beard, and
スパイクを設置。
it's strongly suspected that he's had plastic surgery to open his face too. In 2024, detectives investigated a condo in Manila Bay where they believe Mitatte had been living under a false name.
爆破は私の仕事だ。
It's likely he chose that area due to the high density of Japanese restaurants, Japanese expats, and casinos, but ditched it when he realized his cover had been blown.
装備が欲しい。
Though many think it would be foolish for Mitatte to return to his home country, those who've been in contact with him have said that he finds life in Southeast Asia a threat. According to officials, it's entirely possible that Mitatte is already back in Japan and in hiding. He's likely to be in Tokyo, Shizuoka, Saitama, and Miyagi. As well as preferring life in Japan, others have speculated that he may have returned to seek revenge.
敵を抑える。
Who are currently incarcerated on unrelated charges, but who will soon be released. Japanese National Police Agency is offering 3 million yen for information that leads to Metate's capture. An amount that'll be matched by a private entity, personally interested in seeing him behind bars.
There's exciting new benefits when you travel with the Hawaiian Airlines Bank of Hawaii World Elite MasterCard. Cool Cut You by Hawaiian members get 20% off Neighbor Island bookings. Gold Card members can also earn 70,000 bonus miles. Visit HawaiianAirlines.com.
라이프 샷스.
Fugitive number 4. Obara Katsuyuki. Bounty 3 million yen. This one's a real rabbit hole. I've saved it for last, because although it's the most interesting, it's also the hardest to follow. So you may want to lock in, so to speak. I'll try and streamline things as much as possible. With that said, it was June 28, 2008, and 17-year-old Sato Kozue was spending time at home with her living partner.
敵残り1名
when she received a
A で
call
キャリ
from
ア
her
ダウン
best friend's boyfriend, a 28-year-old man named Obara Katsuyuki. Hey, came his voice through the other end of the line.
やりすぎたらすまない。
I need to talk to you about
悪い
getting
癖。
back together with my ex. Sato then left the house at 10:20 p.m. Before stepping out, she jokingly told her partner, "My friend's boyfriend needs relationship advice. They must have had a fight. I might be killed. If I am, I'll call you, okay?" Sato was last seen at a 7-Eleven convenience store in Kome City, Miyagi Prefecture, captured on security camera footage at 10:43 p.m.
라이프 샷스.
Still alone in the store's magazine section, reading a book. That was the last time Sato Kozue was
世界は分かたれた。
In the early hours of June 29th, Obara Katsuyuki was seen at a self-service gas station in Morioka City.
スパイクを設置
He was alone and had a white cloth wrapped around his right hand. At 9:30 a.m., Obara visited his younger brother's house in Owari. His brother and sister-in-law noticed that his right hand was
シャットダウン。誰かリセットしてくれ。
Minutes later, at approximately 4:30 p.m. on July 1st,
リセットを要請する。
Kozue's body was discovered in a stream along a mountainous road in Kauai village. A post-mortem autopsy determined that she had first been strangled.
おいえモンスターが行くぞ
After being
敵残り1名
some 5 hours after Kozue's body was discovered.
せかさないで
Fishermen
クラッチ
following a prefectural road in the mountains of Amahata Village, when he noticed a car crashed into a utility pole.
辛い場所でこの世界私の
Assuming the owner
害
made
を
the
なす
assistance,
死ん
he
で
got
も
out of his car and approached the vehicle. Inside was Obara. The man asked how he had managed to crash on a straight road with good visibility, but Obara just babbled. I fought with a woman and hit her. I'm finished. I have no choice but to die. The fisherman then drove Obara back to his parents' house. The next morning, July 2nd, Obara called a friend. He was going to contact the Nosu Cliffs in Tamahata village. He also sent an email to his girlfriend with a photo of the cliff, along with the message. This is the end. As well as an email to his younger brother with the message. Goodbye. Sorry for causing you so much trouble. His friend drove out to Onosu on his motorcycle and found Obara sitting at the end of the cliffs, talking on his cell phone. Believing that he was talking with law enforcement, and figuring that Obara wasn't the gentleman, his friend then bizarrely left. That was the last known sighting of Obara Katsuyuki. At around 11:38,
スパイクを設置
a town hall employee found Obara's wallet, sandals, car keys, and SIM card on the cliffs of Unosu.
最後の1人だ
When the authorities came across Obara's car, which was still where he had left it after the crash, they found strands of Sato
俺と勝負だ
back seat. Though no motive could be established, the police theorized that after luring Sato out to the convenience, Obara strangled him inside his home.
倒した
But had he narrowly jumped
There's no
into the
time
ocean
I
to
can-
avoid justice?
エース
To 100 meters offshore, but found no trace of Obara, nor any physical proof that he had jumped.
私が敵を抑制する。行動の選択肢を奪えばミスを誘える。その隙をつけ。
29, Obara was put on the nationwide wanted list. Though traditionally, a bounty can only be placed on a suspect who's been on that list for 6 months, Obara's bounty was announced after just 3. But here's where things take a turn. After uncovering some new facts and inconsistencies in the case, former police officer and freelance journalist Akio Kuroki began conducting After taking his findings to the media, Kuroki stated his belief that Obara was being framed for a crime he hadn't committed, and that Sato Kosuri was slain as part of a revenge killing and was the victim of mistaken identity. To explain, he revealed that Obara Katsuyori was also Sato Kosue's best friend, just so happened to be called Sato Kosue. In other words, the two women have the exact same name.
A でキャリアダウン
I'll be referring to both the surviving girlfriend as Sato A and the murder victim as Sato B. In February 2007, roughly a year and a half before the incident,
敵残り1名
first noticed Sato A and B in a hoodie
introduced
themselves. Although Sato A was only 16 and Obara was 27, they began dating. That's a
Match
crime in and
point.
of itself in many ways. To say Obara wasn't an angel is putting things lightly. He could more accurately be described as a piece of trash. To prove my point, he had previously been married and had a child, but had separated from his wife after he physically struck her. And that violence would carry over to his relationship with Sato A. And as you're about to hear, he wasn't beyond putting her life in mortal peril. 3 months later, Obara had been introduced to a new job by his senior colleague, a man known as Mr. Y. Obara found the job too difficult and quickly threw in the towel. To apologize, Obara and his younger brother went to Mr. Y's house, bringing with them a bottle of sake as a gift. After inviting them inside, Mr. Y suddenly turned cold and told Obara, "You've smeared mud on my face. 2 million yen is
B で
compensation
キャ
for
リア
this
ダウン
inconvenience. If you can't pay, leave your finger."
世界は分かたれた
By placing a katana in his mouth and forcing him to sign an IOU. Y then said, "Write down." Namely, someone who would pay either with their money or blood. should
B でキャリアダウン
His younger brother pleaded again, but he flatly refused.
様は死なせない
As such, his name,
敵を砕く
最後の一人だあと30秒
came back trembling and bleeding from his
おいえモンスターが行くぞ
how Mr. White had threatened him with a katana, but failed to mention how he had used it as his gag. Together, Sato A and
装備を
Obara
ちょうだい
went to their local cobbler and filed a complaint against Mr. Y. Unable to pay off his debt and fearing that the police wouldn't protect him, Obara went on the run for about a year. While in hiding, he happened to search his name on the internet and discovered that Mr. Y was searching for him. Under the username, the Yakuza, Y was posting photos of Obara's face to online message boards and forums, offering a cash reward to anyone who knew who he was. Around that same time, Obara was told by a former co-worker, "If Y finds you, he'll kill you."
See? I knew it. That's why I didn't buy you, bruh. You're gonna die right then and there, type shit.
We're here at UTV Takeover demonstrating the Jack Eddy, giving customers reactions for the first time. Let's see what they have to say.
That's it?
Knife射出
スパイクを設置
On June 28th,
逃げた方がいいかもね
Obara
されアルティメットいける
最後の一人だ攻守を交代オーバータイム
俺は争いは好まんだが他の選択肢はもうない
リロードリロード
リロード
Reload.
The same day Sato B went missing, Obara called Sato A and told her that he wanted to withdraw her complaint against Mr. Y. She asked why, but he wouldn't explain. By this point, Sato A had long been fed up with Obara's actions and angry outbursts, and so she decided to break up with him. Obara had almost no money and less than half a tank of gas in his car, so he was unable to drive to her home. He persistently contacted her by phone and email. I really want to withdraw that complaint, but we filed it together. Unless you're with me. And Sato refused to respond.
目を奪う最後の一人だ
By the freelance journalist, Koroki. The police then stated that Obara must have killed Sato B to clear his debt with Mr. Y. It seems that according to their his guarantor, Obara's debt would have been erased. And since both his girlfriend and her best friend shared the exact same name, Mr. Y would have had no idea he had substituted Sato B. Here's where things take another turn. Obara clearly wasn't the nicest guy in the world, but was he a killer?
こっちだアルティメットいけるぜ
Don't think so, and instead believe that he was the victim. At the time of the incident, Obara was dealing with a serious hangover, one he had reportedly sustained on the morning of July 20th. His doctor claimed that this injury was so bad it would have rendered him
攻守を
incapable of
交代
strangling anyone.
マッチポイント
The second,
惜しいのは
became
敵
noticeably
の
distraught
命よ
on June 1st
あな
when
たた
Sato
ち
B
だ
was
な
discovered, telling everyone that someone was now after him. But at that point, the police hadn't publicly announced that they had found the young woman's body, suggesting that someone else, possibly Mr. Y, had personally told them that she was dead. Thirdly, Obara's father told reporters that his son was being blackmailed for 1.2 million yen by Mr. Y, and that a complaint had been filed with the police. Yet the authorities denied ever receiving such a report. The police later backtracked and claimed that Mr. Y had only demanded 150,000 yen and had not actually threatened anyone. Off the record, Mr. Y himself later admitted to threatening Obara and forcing him to provide a guarantor, though denied all the other assertions against him. And if all that wasn't suspicious enough, remember Akio Koroki, the journalist who conducted his own investigation and made most of this information public? Well, on November 2nd, 2010, he just so happened to be found dead in his car.
スパイクを設
With all
置
that in mind, a plausible scenario is that the real culprit, Mr. Y, blackmailed Obara as we established, and then threatened to kill his girlfriend. His police report. Unable to do so, Obara sought help from Sato B, frantically explaining his situation over the phone. He explained why she had jokingly told her boyfriend, Obara needs relationship advice. I might get killed. The pair on June 28th.
Searches every 74.
Parted ways. Sometime between then and the time that her body was discovered on June 1st, Sato B was killed by Y,
敵残り1名
who mistook her for Sato A due to their shared name. Suspiciously, Mr. Y was between June 28th
アタッカーの勝利
supposedly due to illness. If the Awate prefectural police had taken Obara and Sato A's victim report
My team
seriously,
fucking
they may have actually been able to
sucks.
prevent Sato B's slaying. However, they failed to look into Mr. Y. If that were to come to light, it would be a huge blow to their reputation. And so, in the minds of some, they instead opted to cover up the situation and pin the blame on Obara. Realizing he was being scapegoated, Obara then tried to fake his own demise and went on the run. Adding to that theory, if Obara had faked his death and bled, as the police asserted, he would have had to escape barefoot, since, as I mentioned, he left his sandals by the cliff. Thing is, it's a 3-kilometer trek from the Onosu Cliffs to the National Highway, and from there, there's no public transportation, so he'd have either had to hitch a ride to escape, or walk for miles back to civilization. But what if Obara was picked up by Y and his associates along the way? Could he actually be buried somewhere in those mountains? Still, that's all online speculation.
対戦を確
We
認
presented all the information. I'll let you decide what you think. Today, Satobi has been dead for as many years as she was alive. The authorities are adamant that Obara Kazuyuki is not only responsible for what happened to her, but that he's also still on the run, rather than in the ocean or under the earth. As such, he remains one of Japan's most wanted fugitives, with a sizable bounty still on his head. Hey guys, Lizzie here, and thank you very much for listening. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my supporters here on YouTube and over on Patreon, especially my biggest supporters. George Lopez, Holly Lyons, Zach Corbin, Adelstay Tristerson, Alana Pons, Alicia 1996V, Asia Mina, Azrael Warakai, Colin Monsma, Connor Locke, Farewell Tattoos Jack Seville, Gina Valeri, Grace Archer, Hamish, Ian Miller, Itai Allen, LJB, Misty Blue Longy, Peter Oldratch, Pray to Jesus,
エージェント選択
DNS Man,
私がどんなに短い
and Yoga. Thank you guys so much for your continued support.
Thanks.
Where'd you get?
Oh, I got another double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double calf, double...
サンクチュアリはあなたの支援に感謝してるわ、チェンバー。でも見返りは期待しないで。
もちろんさ、友人を助けたい。それだけだ。誰か資金余っていないか。
You all want to kill?
装備がいる。誰か資金余っていないか。ありがとう。Merci. スキャンする。ここだ。ここだ。
視界を奪う視界を奪う
敵を確認。A に敵を確認。抑制しろ。終わりだ。A に敵を発見。
スパイクを設置敵残り1名
Watch main, watch main, watch main.
スパイクを解除した。
Temu thinks it has everything you need to build a stunning aquarium for a factory. Well, today, I'm putting them together everything it wants. Will it really be unique or another cheap and tacky setup? Well, let's find out. Alright, so we have the bag here. It's not too heavy, but this time it actually comes completely unopened, which is a good thing. So we're going to open this bag up and see what's in it. Alright, so getting open, it's currently got loads of different packs in here. So what we've got here, I bought some really random stuff this time round because I thought it'd be a bit fun. So, oh yeah, so this is like one of those caves that you put under the sand. It's really interesting to see how good this was. It's a mega gimmick thing, but I thought it'd be a bit of fun to have a look at. So, so in here we have some dragonstone pieces. looked pretty decent. I think there was about 5 in there. Don't know if you can see in there. Yeah, I thought that would be cool to do a bit of escape for the fish. Okay. Here we have another one. Looks pretty decent. And inside is...
目を奪うわ。敵残り1名。
I'm sorry, KO. I'm sorry.
Tasty Trade. Best broker for options trading. Bestapedia 2024. Best online broker for options trading. Full 2024. Number 1 desktop options trading. Number 1 desktop future trading. Number 1 options trading. Stockbrokers.com.
Oh yeah.
死の音色が響き渡っている。あなたたちにも聞こえるでしょう。
Next up, because everyone loves a gimmick, is one of these better fish mirrors. I don't know if they're any good or anything, but everyone, some people seem to have them, so I thought it'd be worth a try and see if we can get the fish to.
目を奪うわ。
ここだ。出直すんだ。リロード中。
一体抑制。
敵残り1名。あと30秒。
リロード。索敵する。
あと10秒。
楽に行かせてあげたのよ。感謝して。打ち負かされる気分はどう？
おいえ、モンスターが行くぞ。
目を奪う。視界を奪う。
アルティメットいいぞ。スキャンする。リロード中。テレポーターがやられた。
ナイフ射出。
お遊びはここまでだ。
2体抑制。投下する。
最後の1人だ。
無力化した。
あと30秒。
先行弾だ。 射出。一体抑制。
あと10秒。
ソナーで炙り出してやる。そこをつくぞ。展開。
中央でキャリアダウン。
3% IRA match with Robin Hood Gold.
スパイクを設置。
The reckoning has commenced.
Hey, just real quick.
Hi.
How would you finally answer it all?
Being taken seriously in hip hop,
敵を抑える。
conventional come up is always difficult. Fans know how to engage with someone who used to hustle or eventually made it after years of grinding.
先行弾だ。
But how was a rap fan supposed to get their head around an artist?
フラグメント。
最後の一人だ。敵残り1名。
You go to 5th grade?
Well, I stopped at 7th if you want to get technical.
Did you say the was there laughing?
Yep.
頑張ったじゃないか。
Yeah. Catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that?
武器選びはとても私的な行為だ。武器を見ればこんな人間かがわかる。
Is somehow still here, but that doesn't mean it's been any easier to understand where she sits in hip hop or if she deserves to be there. And recently, life has been hitting her with even more curveballs, hence keeping her name in the spotlight. With a messy beef spiraling out of control, she's once again become the center of attention, proving that drama never fails to make someone relevant. It's your boy Luesta, and this is the strange story of Bad Baby. Born and raised in Florida, you probably know by now that Danielle first came to prominence when she appeared on Dr. Phil.
My daughter is out of control. 13 years old, extremely provocative.
Danielle vanished with the keys to my crew member's car.
From the moment that iconic phrase of "Catch Me Outside," it seems like Danielle's life has changed forever. It would have been easy for Danielle to fade into memes that forever known as the girl who put along without hearing these iconic words.
スパイクを設置。胸が痛い。敵残り1名。
俺と勝負だ。Cap him, cap him.
最後の一人だ。
And understandably, people thought it told us everything about where the industry was at. At this point, my cat could rap and get signed. However, as has been the case for her entire career, Danielle pushed through the
Clutch.
A little more than a year on from her episode airing, she unveiled her new alter ego of Bad Baby.
俺の情報をもとに動け。敵に移動の隙を与える。
Or you could have waited for him in this thing, but it's okay.
Streamed it because they genuinely liked the song or just wanted to hear how bad it was. It didn't matter. A stream is a stream.
We are.
They all count the same. Soon, she signed the deal with Atlantic, and with that, people were struggling to comprehend that she wasn't about to leave the spotlight anytime soon.
Danielle Bergoli, the Cash Me Outside group, now has a record deal to Atlantic Records.
I hope the album's coming out soon.
And unfortunately, it felt like a perfect example of the mini rap era.
I wouldn't even call her.
Oh yeah! Monster like that!
A novelty, you know. However, she's being treated like she is a legitimate rap artist, like a legitimate rap star. Danielle, Prada, that is pretty much on par with what you would expect from nearly every other popular trap-oriented sound. You know, she's on par with nearly everything else, but that's because when is on the bar is so low. It's easy to get in. It's not that hard to make this sound. It's not that hard to pull off this flow.
Fantano understood why she was trying in. Others weren't so sure. Labeled as an ignorant fool by Chanel West, Bad Baby said
So, obviously, you saw what Chanel West Coast said about you yesterday. Crazy. I did not know who that guy was 1 hour ago. I just found out who she was. If you're gonna come for me, at least make sure that I know who you are.
it wasn't just small jabs here and there. Some of hip-hop's biggest critics outright accused her of cultural appropriation, such as Hot 97's Ebro, who tweeted that the Bad Baby thing is about white kids trying to mimic the worst aspects of black culture. And while I've tried to be open-minded and accept that all cultures have been affected by black ghetto street culture, I can never be okay with this shit, because I'm barely accepting of ignorant ghetto shit. I know most poor black folks are not ghetto fools. They are loving, hard-working, emotionally damaged humans wanting to be accepted by society. But once again, Bad Baby had no fear and said that Ebro doesn't know where she's from. If you can't appreciate turning nothing into something, then I need you to get a new job. As this
I look at that cultural appropriation shit. It really is. You cannot act the color. I'm acting whatever you want to call it. Urban. I don't even have a name for it. I just call it.
Understand.
Appropriating, however you want to say it, because I have a tattoo.
Considering she was known for being a little unhinged, it was no surprise that she started engaging in beefs with other figures, including throwing hands with the likes of Woah Vicky. Thrust into fame at the age of 14, Danielle was soon given all the world's attention, and she intended to harness it. At times, she did so by portraying herself in ways that weren't necessarily appropriate. And right away, there were people concerned that this could be a serious problem.
The one thing that starts to disturb me about Danielle's music, there is like kind of a slight quality of over-sexualization of her by people in the industry, and she's so young.
That's that new guy energy.
He's back. That's a four.
Yeah, she's just, it's a little creepy.
And sure enough, with plenty of people, including Mr. Beast, talking like she was an adult.
He did say that he enjoys the Catch Me Outside girl. This is funny, so.
Let's do it. You want to put your.
Probably not.
I was enjoying someone. I don't think she's.
Can you flash for me? Yeah.
She's older.
目を奪うあら
She even found herself getting
最後の一人だ
Nobody wants to date a kid, he said. But I fault Instagram for not having people's age on their profile. I thought she had grown the way she was out here. With songs like High Bitch and Gucci Flip-Flops, taking off, and even hitting gold, she became one of the most divisive figures in hip-hop. But she wasn't without her supporters like Lil Yachty.
Real quick, I saw you were in the studio cooking something up with Danielle Bergoli.
Yeah.
What do you got to say to people that are saying she's not a real rapper? What's your response to that?
Suck my dick, she is. She harder than a lot of niggas.
Is she?
On God. Yeah.
And Cardi B, who said that she was proud of her and that her daughter was beautiful. I'm hearing she's making a lot of money. I'm talking about millions. When people are making big money,
Oh yeah! Monsterが行くぞ!
how they make it. But to others involved in her come up, such as Dr. Phil, they had reservations about what he had exposed to the world.
This phrase that got turned into a, whatever, a meme or whatever they call it, just went crazy. She was nominated for a
バイクを設置
I take
トラップに気づかれた。
最後の一人だ
I just did what I could. Does she have talent? Have you ever heard any of her music? Or
No,
anything?
I have no idea. I've
Me
only
neither.
seen her on your show
Yeah,
say
thank
Catch
you.
Me Outside.
Yeah, they said that somebody saw her and paid her money.
敵を倒した。
What a man, surrounded by mature people with business heads on their shoulders and development people that will actually guide this in a way that is not 15 minutes.
Against the odds, Bergoli, who claimed that she had suffered abuse at Dr. Phil's turnaround camp, had become a success story. Now armed with the backing of a music industry giant in Atlantic Records, Danielle had achieved more than most people thought she could. Because after all, it's not like she was claiming to be or attempting to be the greatest artist of all time.
Did you always want to be a rapper?
I always loved music, but I don't think there was ever anything in me that was like, oh, you're gonna be a rapper one day. Like, I just went into it. I was saying.
What did you want to be?
I wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to work in medicine. Something about like.
Do you think you're a good rapper?
I don't really care if I'm good or not. I definitely don't think I'm the best ever. Do I think I'm good at it? Yes, but I don't think I'm.
Spike will set you.
Today, really only amounts
Nice.
to 5 songs. So it's no surprise that in 2021, she was about to earn more money than she ever had in her life.
残り1名、最後の1人だ。
Say what you want about Danielle, but she's always had an entrepreneurial
He's in
mindset.
right
After leaving Atlantic Records, she saw it as a strategic move rather than a setback. In an interview with Variety, she credited Kanye West for bringing attention to the importance of artists owning their masters, which made her realize how valuable it was to have full control over her music. She pointed out how major labels often dictate an artist's collaborations, release schedules, and earnings, sometimes keeping up to 80% of the profits. I feel lucky to be 18
前半
and now I get
最
to
終
own
ラ
my
ウンド
own forward. I have my own platform to get my music out. I'm going to just put out my own music on my label, but I am open to signing other artists. I have a platform to help launch them, and I want them to be able to own their masters as well. But while platinum selling singles, endorsement deals, and a beauty brand all exploded the teenager's net worth, everything changed for Bergoli just days after she turned 18 years old. Wasting little time, Bad Baby set up an OnlyFans account. With a subscription price of $35 per month, the overwhelming demand for exclusive content from Bergoli resulted in her making over $1 million in record time, thanks to the mix of subscriptions and generous tips from users.
B でキャリアダウン。
She said, what no one realized at the time was that this
Oh, that's gonna be a Coco Mata.
But I was actually broke before I. My mom was in control of my money, so she was doing what she wanted.
残り1名。
But her financial struggles didn't last. Over time, OnlyFans became so lucrative that by August 2021, she claims she made enough money to retire if she wanted to. But even though she was engaging with the platform, she certainly had no respect for the people who signed up for it. And in an interview with Taylor Swift, she went as far as to suggest that they
攻守を交代。
And people subscribe right away.
照準を定めて打つ。シンプルに行こうじゃん。
Since then, she became 16
誰か資金余っていないか。
and reportedly made $57
装備がい
million
る。
since 2021. And at one point, it was rumored that she made $23 million in July of 2021.
誰か資金余
As
っ
a
ていない
result,
か。
Bad Baby recently declared that I'm 80 million in.
誰か資金余っていないか。
But even that kind of money hasn't been able to buy her peace of mind. As at every turn, Danielle's personal life has remained in turmoil. For one thing, her relationship with her mom has persisted long after the Dr. Phil days. In fact, Danielle has revealed that her fame was no accident, and that her mother had always been plotting to turn her daughter into a figure of influence. This came to light on the High Low podcast with Emily Ratajkowski, where she revealed that her mom had always been working.
I actually found out on my 19th birthday that my mom had been emailing Dr. Phil since I was 2 years old. I didn't know like what I was walking into.
Of course not, you were 13.
視界を奪う。
and the control that she attempts to take over. My mom shows the same pattern with everyone who enters my life, Bad Baby wrote. At this point, it's me, no one else. I live my life in fear of this lady every day. She's mentally sick.
視界を奪う。
Every time I ask her,
索敵する。
she threatens me and
敵残り1名。 A でキャリアダウン。
Depend on Chevy certified service. With tire press match guarantee, Chevy certified service and match the
最後の一人だ。
tires designed, engineered, and tested for your Chevy. Chevy certified service.
Even if I put her in her own home and remove her from my life,
射撃の調子が悪くてもやれることは
despite
他にもあ
everything
るさ
that she suffered through, it's difficult to escape the first impression of who you were. And with the unlikely longevity that she's had, she feels she deserves to be known as something more than the Cash Me Outside girl.
Call me the fucking youngest female of the decade to go play. Call me some shit like that. Call me the fucking Gucci flip-flop girl, the high bitch girl, the girl who got a fucking $1 million makeup deal, the girl who made over fucking $50 million on fucking only. Call me whatever the fuck you want. But when you try to find a way to just be
中央に敵を確認キャンセル中央にいたぞ
These days, Curtis is probably the only question is whether he's involved in one of the most pettiest hip-hop beefs in recent memory. 2024 was a mixed bag for Bad Baby. In March, Danielle and her boyfriend Levon welcomed their first world. After dating LV since August of the previous year, it seemed like she was building a life that might have been free of dysfunction in the past. But another shock was on its way when she let the world know in November of 2024 that she had cancer. Revealing accusations of eating disorders, Danielle let the world know what was really going down. Hiding on Instagram,
目を奪うわ。
I'm slowly getting back to stop running with the worst narratives. Despite how difficult it was, she remained determined to push through and even underwent a nose job along the way.
literally 21 years old, back with cancer. Who knows how long I'm gonna be here for? You think I'm not gonna get my body and my face right and do everything that I want?
A に敵
Once I found out
敵、残り1名。
I was so happy that I was pregnant. I was so happy that I was doing something that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to be a mom. If you don't think I'm gonna live my life to the fullest and do everything I want to do without a care in the world about what you or the next got to say about me, I'ma do me like always.
When you're suffering through an ordeal like that, you need people around you. But where Danielle thought she'd found security and safety,
テレポート可能だ
she was about to realize that she was just in another toxic relationship. Rather than getting time to enjoy being a new mother or recover from what she dealt with health-wise, Bad Baby would find herself in a major dispute with none other than Travis Barker's 18-year-old daughter, Alabama Barker. According to Bad Baby, Alabama stole her man and claimed that there would be repercussions for doing so. I told LV, next time I catch you, you gonna be with me. Followed by another post that simply read, "Single." Later, she explained that the real issue wasn't just the alleged betrayal, but the fact that Alabama had once tried to be part of her circle. She claimed that she wasn't angry as much as she was hurt, emphasizing that she usually keeps to herself and only spoke out because she was tired of seeing Alabama.
リロード中
In her eyes, while men will do what they do, a woman knows that interfering in someone's relationship, especially a new mother, was a different level of LA know how you get down. You looking bad online after you just dropped. Crazy. From there, things only got messier as allegations of
B でキャリアダウン。
IG live session, a visibly shaken Danielle shared.
ロード
Claiming that LeBron
最後の一人だ。
cheating with Chief Keef. However, based on what she revealed, the so-called infidelity was nothing more than her answering a call from Sosa, raising concerns that the situation was less about cheating and more about control and manipulation.
LeVon went to go lay down. I go to lay down with him. When I get in the bed, Sosa calls me. LeVon answers my phone. It didn't say
あと
Sosa's
30
phone,
秒。
then it was just a phone number. But LeVon answers the phone and you hear Sosa's voice saying, "Danny, what's up?" Or "Danny, where you at?" I was the one that cheated first. I cheated by calling Sosa from the jump. After LeVon answered the phone, he busted my lip, broke my phone. I tried to stop him from leaving, and when he was trying to close the door, I
あと
put my
10
hand in
秒。
the way, so he actually
スパイクを設置
my hand in the door. My hand was literally hanging. My teeth were loose. It was
Cancel.
just a whole big thing. I'm trying to wake E up, and I'm telling E, take me to the hospital. Meanwhile, the phone never hung up. The phone never hung up, so Sosa heard all the shit going on. E's drunk as fuck. She's like, "Danny, go lay down." And I'm like, "Bro, okay." So I call Sosa, and I'm like, "Bro, I need to see a doctor. Like, I need to go to the hospital." So he comes and picks me up.
As for Alabama, she
次
immediately
はどん
denied
な
the
作
claims
戦で
of
来る
dating Chief Keef and manipulating him, feeding her a distorted narrative to justify his behavior. His actions
誰か
reveal
資金
a lack
余
of
っていないか
respect and consideration for others, and it's painful to witness her continuing to support him despite this. LV deceived me, something I have evidence of, including messages, claiming he wasn't actually LV, that he was single, and that he didn't have an Instagram account. Before pointing fingers at me, I suggest looking at the source. With both sides sticking to their own versions of the story and no resolution in sight, the drama escalated on January 10th when Danielle dropped Overcooked, which was a diss track aimed directly at Alabama, tearing apart her character. A track that accused the 19-year-old messing Wilder, who allegedly got pregnant by the Rack City rapper. Hayden Astro tried to steal my baby.
Oh yeah! Monster ga ikku zo!
Bars like these had Soulja Boy ready to pull a Drake and lawyer up.
Baby. Why don't you got my name?
お遊びはここまでだ。
目を奪う。A でキャリアダウン。
House in Malibu trying to suck my. And I said no. So you mean to tell me because I ain't let you suck my. You mad? You get on this internet lying on my name? Now when I sue your little.
仲間は死なせない。
Then I'm wrong, right? I'm finna sue your stupid defamation of character. Want 10
In response, Alabama clapped back with a bars. Smoke to me is like an exercise, so tread lightly.
あと30秒。
アルティメットいけるぞ。
最後の一人だ。
I told Twin to chill. He said, alongside claiming Danielle was on purpose, Alabama even threatened to expose her further. But despite her best efforts, some people thought the song was like the chess move she envisioned it. The entire song is basically Alabama admitting to everything she's been accused of. An entire song doubling down that you're a homewrecker.
笑顔は癖でね。こう見えて僕はいつだって真剣なんだ。
Seriously, these bars are crazy. Why this bitch obsessed with me? I just don't understand. You S the D straight out my A. Who got the upper hand? I see why you ain't got no friends. You're Miss Alpha, your man. She f***ed on Tiger, the baby. I saw the sonogram. Delivered over a sample of Kanye West's Carnival. This track went a whole lot harder than anyone really expected.
Bad behavior kind of did it.
They're waiting.
Fresh.
Sky will back.
People thought this was a misguided move for Alabama to get in the ring. Given Danielle's reputation, how are you gonna beat
Why every time?
最後の一人だ。パーフェクト。
Since then, Lotte had found her way into the dispute. She might be next.
銃の精度を上げるには相手の目を見て打つの。
I see you got some shit to say about me. I see you're still the same clout chasing ass bitch who's been obsessed with me since I was 9 years old. How come you never want to say that shit to my face? What I've gathered is that you're still a dumbass. Okay, you're just now a dumbass with a bunch of botched surgeries. When instead, what you should have been trying to fix was your brain and your self-esteem. Back in the day, I was 9 years old. I messaged you, and you ain't had shit to say. So if you're so tough and you're so about it, you want to catch me outside? Check your DM.
But the craziest thing of all is that this track, people are now actually willing to give Bad Baby's revenge angle is crazy. But above all, the end of this beef will likely lift everyone involved, bringing relevance into careers that might have been otherwise dwindling. Even if it does feel like a little bit of a downgrade from the warfare we've experienced as of late, this beef, following Kendrick versus Drake,
最後の一人だ。パーフェクト。
now 21 years old, Bad Baby has outlasted any perceived ceiling on her career relevance. And what's even crazier is that she's done it without even making the effort to have it come up in the first place. I never wanted to be famous, she told Variety. I wasn't working my ass off all night trying to make a name for myself. I was handed it, and instead of being an embarrassment and a joke for the rest of my life, I became something successful, and something that people can choose to look up for the right reasons, or choose not to. I don't give a fuck. As a result, people are now beginning to see the vision, suggesting that even though she might have left middle school in 7th grade, she's anything but the fool she's believed to be. She played Dr. Phil's old ass when she was 14. She's not
目を奪うわ。恐れるがいい。
artist and laughed her way
踊るがいい。
straight to the bed. People literally enjoy that girl, and she was just a child.
最後の一人だ。パーフェクト。
From her past, to the present, Bad Baby has suffered a lot. And at the moment,
マッチポイント。
私を見ながら死ねるなんて。
However, what is clear is that her relevance is as bulletproof as ever. And now that she's even wound up impressing a few hip-hop heads with her vicious bars, the future might be looking bright for Bad Baby. As always, it's your boy The Waste, and I want to thank you all for watching today's video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Chest, feet, and even down there. That's care everywhere, everywhere. Knife assassin. 一体行くぜ。逃がしはしない。
目を奪う。
ここだ。
フラッシュだ。
リロード中。
最後を奪う。
Reload.
Attack側スポーン The Grail was neglected until it died completely in what is quite possibly YouTube's strangest ever downfall. The channel's owned by
敵残り1名最後の1人だ。
気の毒だ。邪魔者には消えてもらう。
just 12 days after YouTube's launch, uploading the clips that he used to gain his sponsors. But when a simple video titled How to Push on a Skateboard gained more views than every other upload, opportunity. It uploaded How to Ollie and How to Nose Manual. This led to How to Pop
Yeah,
Sharp,
follow me,
but
follow me,
most
follow me.
notably How to Kickflip,
Follow me, guys,
each
follow me,
getting
guys.
massive view counts for the early days of
I'll
YouTube. Rail made
I'll
tutorials
team
on
lead right now.
every
Watch
possible
this.
trick, giving the channel
Ah, so
purpose and
good.
obvious direction to help everyone learn how to
Yeah,
skate.
yeah, I'm the alpha for that.
Whole purpose of Braille skateboarding is to teach you guys.
Reina, can you blind for me?
So you're having more fun on your board.
愛を奪う。
Thank you, thank you.
Subscribers, but
目を奪う。
became more known, so did another completely unrelated video. I am a psychologist and skateboarder.
My name is Aaron. I'm a skateboarder and I'm also a Scientologist.
She might be on top of the wall, actually.
In Aaron's life, Scientology offered
Coco.
him a three-person
Yep, I saw that.
test.
And on my personality test, my communication was really low. And then suggested we should do a communication course.
Aaron took
今は死なせない。
significant improvement.
Totally helped me communicate. Helped me a lot. And from that point forward, I would just have this ability to communicate. It helped me a lot.
Getting him hooked on Scientology.
So then I did my courses from there.
He argued how to improve his skateboarding.
The thing that happened before Scientology and after was I was learning tricks a lot easier. Things were just coming to me a lot easier.
T でキャリアダウン。
Oh, I don't know why I was doing this.
あと30秒。敵残り
You got
1名。
this.
Practice and week-on-week improvement. Between 2013 and 2014, he was uploading twice a day every day, which
ディ
guaranteed
フェンダーの勝利。
Nice try, nice try.
We now have 400,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Pretty big deal.
With the channel growing rapidly, Aaron hired Lance Silva, who also happened to be a Scientologist himself. Lance became Braille's main filmer and editor, as well as the channel's guinea pig who was learning how to skate. Videos of Aaron teaching Lance basic tricks did surprisingly well despite their simplicity, as skaters could watch and learn something new themselves. This seemed to tell Aaron that he should hire more skaters, and would therefore introduce Gabe Cruz, who'd suggested...
Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, I might not end the stream. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna chill for now. See y'all later. Peace out, Girl Scouts.